Good morning, evening, dusk, and dawn, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's episode of Crusader Kings 3, A Game of Thrones, as House Darry. In the last episode, we won a war, and started a war, against, the Lord Paramount. We rose up in the Darry uprising, ourselves, with the help of Wayfarer's Rest, Bear Market, Burnout, and Martlet Bend, and then a couple of supporters from Lords within the Vale. Now, what did the war actually do? Well, the war has allowed for us to lower Crown Authority back to limited. We didn't like how much the Tully were grasping onto the vassals. We didn't like how centralized their rule had become. Ignore the fact we also have level 3 Crown Authority on our end. But yes, so the main reason for doing this, a couple of things. Well, first of all, Willowwood holds Spiderwood, which was ours at one point, and our father had it taken away from him and then given to our neighbour. Secondly, we have a claim on Honey Maiden. And, you know, it feels only right that we make some moves for these things again. Willowwood would be quite a good target. They're led by a 7-year-old with only 3,000. What we could do is seize the lordship of Spiderwood because it's our de jure capital. Not de jure capital, sorry, de jure land. De jure, if you don't know, means, like, by right. It's by right our land. Let me clear this battle thing here. So I think we take Spiderwood first, then we make another play for Honey Maiden, especially because of the weak state that Willowwood is in. So let's pull our forces home. We'll give it a couple of ticks just to we'll give it a couple of ticks just to let the... Where's the game calendar not actually moving? That was strange. Okay, now it's moving. That was a weird glitch. I was worried the game was about to crash. So we'll let, a couple of ticks go by for the months just so that we can get some army back. And then we're going to go straight into another war. The Darry are making moves. I think that's safe to say. We could pay back our debt now. I'm just a little bit confused by what this is. Greetings, my serene vassal. You've been a loyal, devoted servant. I wish to reward you for your service. In recognition, I hereby offer you the position of Castellan. Ooh. So, what this means, we've won this war against our liege, and now just a few months later, 2 months later, he's turned around and gone, would you like to be my right-hand man? He's acknowledged the power and political power we wield within his realm, and he wants to keep us on side. So he's like, hey, do you want to be on my council again? But this time, I'm going to promote you. You're no longer going to be Chancellor. I want you to be the Castellan, the right-hand man of the liege. And I'm going to say yes. You know how much power that gives me? That's going to be good. So we're going to get a lot of prestige for being the Castellan, which is great. We're about to become illustrious. Monthly lifestyle experience, great. And development growth, awesome. This is fantastic. Our liege, we do have a hook on our liege, which I am... The game is being a little bit laggy today. I do apologize. There we go. That is very strange. We do have a hook on our liege, which I'm tempted to use in terms of modifying this. Oops. But at the same time, I think that I want guaranteed this. I would pay for sanctioned war declaration. That sounds pretty good. And I also have guaranteed council rights. Let's do that. I want council rights and I want war declaration sanctioned. So what that means is that the vassal can declare war regardless of liege crown authority, and I pay 50% less for casus belli within the realm. Sweet. Modify that contract. What we're now going to do is seize the lordship of Spiderwood. They have no allies, we have a few. We're not going to call any of them in. We can deal with this on our own. I think actually going from Wendish Town into Whiskey Keep would have been a much smarter move, but we're fine. We can walk there if needed. Yep, that's perfectly fine. So let's move towards Wendish Town once we've formed our army up. I know, the Darry's right back at war. Ooh, they're coming straight for us. Also, that was a little bit faster. Let's try and see if we can cut them off. Ooh, we're actually going to hit them here. That's really good. Wendish Town, nice. We have good old Lord Zachary leading the charge again. Oh, that's a devastating battle. Oh gosh, that was devastating for them. Enemy combatant captured, not conquered. Yeah, we lost 269 men. They lost 1,720. That was tough for them. Let's see. We wounded Lord George of Green Lily. We wounded Maria. No one died, but we wounded some of their forces, which is really good. Let's push into Whiskey Keep. So if you missed last episode and you're confused, we were allies with Willywood. Apology, Willowwood. we were allies of Willowwood. The Lord of Willowwood actually died in battle against us. They were fighting on the side of the Tullys, and we killed them in battle. So that's why we're no longer their ally. Let's see what they're doing here. Are they going to try and go for Clanking Tower? I think they are, which is a level 4. No, they're pushing forward. They're going for Nutton. Nutton is going to take a while to fall. We can win this race. And it would appear that Willowwood is actually in a rebellion now. That is interesting. Okay, so we're going to have Whiskey Keep fall pretty soon. We've got a learning. Let's go for Know Thyself. That will let us know a year ahead of time that we're going to die. Whether that be of old age or otherwise. We now control Whiskey Keep. Excellent. Let's now push south and attack them in Nutton. This is going to be a victory for us either way you look at it, so yeah, look at that. Devastating. Battle of Ruby Ford. It's absolute slaughter, right? Yeah. Yeah, we killed Lord Quinton of Marstone, who I believe... oh, sorry. Slayed in battle by Lord Quinton. That's their commander there. Let's actually go and try and siege down Spiderwood itself. Is Spiderwood part of the rebellion? No. Good. I'll let the rebels do whatever they want up north. I just want to take the land that's rightfully ours. That's very good. So yeah, really quick and swift start to this episode, straight into another war. Lord Damon clearly has finally started to really live through to his ambitious side here. We're going to retake Spiderwood, and then hopefully, as long as the Alliance power source hasn't changed down here, we then would really like to push and take Honey Maiden, if we can. In fact, I'm even going to have our Septum fabricate another claim, this time on Worthport, see if we can take both in one war. Be really good. We'll obviously give them away because we can't hold that many titles. It'd be really good to do. Looks like the rebels are going straight into Willowwood itself. Hopefully they leave me alone. I know I'm technically an invading force to them, but I'm sure they'll be fine. Also, I hope Whiskey Keep was actually part of the Loyalists in Willowwood. Yes, good. That's not going to hurt our war score. Come on, Siege of Spiderwood. I don't want to call any allies into war. We'll look at council stuff later, once this war is over. We won't jump straight into the next war. I'd like to have my units build back up a little bit, and also have my treasury go up. Looks like fishy business. It began as an occasional treat, an unusual habit, but I'm a good Riverlander. And what Riverlander hasn't eaten some dodgy herring in this time? Over the last few weeks, though, Carol's predilection for utterly rotten fish has gone beyond tolerable idiosyncrasy to a pungent omnipresence. This morning, when I discovered what he'd done to the latrine, I decided I'd had enough. Let's try and get him to get my point across eloquently. Excellent. 95% chance. That was pretty much a given. Let's not forget we do have a loan to pay back soon. So I'd like this war to be done with ASAP. We've won 2 major battles against them, and captured a keep, and we're about to capture the province of Spiderwood itself. We'll have to take out Sam Fair as well, but that's looking pretty good. Let's take Sam Fair. Then this will be ours. Let's just go to speed 4. The Darry's March. The Darry's March again. Oh, there's a battle. The Iron Bank's due. So, okay, I'm only going to lose the 200. I'll pay off the loan. We'll go into debt for it. But I don't expect us to go into any battles, so we should be okay. Visions of the Divine. I beckon my Septum, Bennett, join me in the circle. We can try and convince him that our intentions are pure. Okay, he was persuaded. Okay, they're going for Filmbrooks, which is fine by me. She lost her war. It was a Liberty War. Okay. Interesting. They are all going to disband now. Excellent. So we're going to push for... Oh. My spouse's excellent learning has led to that. Wendish Town is under siege, but I'm not really that fussed. We will slow down the speed again, though. Hopefully taking Sam Fair will actually end the war for us. In a victory. Not quite. We are going to have to attack them in Wendish Town, it would seem. That is unfortunate. We are in debt, but we outnumber them enough that it shouldn't be too much of an issue. So being in debt, it gives us, yeah, some negatives. But the positives are outweighing that at the moment. Troubling translation, sorry. As I step over the threshold to my courtier Otto Moore's office, I find him bent deeply over a book. This translation of Gadros of the Red Hands is atrocious, he says with a sigh. If I were to follow these instructions, I am as likely to cure my patient as I am to kill them outright. I can have a look. Ooh. I'm going to say that. Or I will buy you a better translation. Or I should look to the 7-pointed star for guidance. Let me have a look. 100% chance. My daughter Lara has given birth to a son. Oh yes, matrilineal marriage with Elbin Aegon. Let's go for Andar Darry. Oh, my friend George died. That's a shame. Did he die in battle against us? He was slain by Willem Rivers. Nice. Nice. So because we partially occupy this, can I move here without accruing? No. So let's hit Filmbrook then. Just kinda hoping we could have this war done with by now, I'm not gonna lie. Whoa. It takes me a moment to recognize Alira. She is so bruised and swollen, she barely looks human. As I grab her hand, my daughter attempts to speak, but no sound passes her lips. The loathsome physician is standing in the corner of the room, anxiously wringing his hands. My god, what happened to her? She's ill. Botched disease treatment. Oh dear lord. Lyra, you look so unwell. She looks horrendously unwell. Yeah, we'll complain to him. Traveling Maester, Eric has come to my keep seeking a place to stay for a short while before he resumes his journey to the court of the lord he will be serving. Yes. By all means. Come and stay. Ooh, Traveling Maester, Ravenry? Whilst walking the corridors of my keep today, I ran into my guest, Eric, and he began speaking with him. During our conversation, I noticed he had a link of black iron on his chain. I brought this up with him and began to talk at length about Ravenry. Truly illuminating conversation. This. What is this Ravenry you speak of? Eric has come before me and somewhat perfunctorily thanked me for my hospitality. He complimented me on my insights into scholarly matters, though his tone would suggest he thought little of my intellect. Seems he thinks me a fool. What? Outrageous. I'll have his head for that. I won't. This war's taking longer than I anticipated it would. Our debt is accruing. I'm not a fan of. Faction created against me. How dare. You like me as well. For the most part. All of Maidenpool. I can't afford it right now. I don't want to go into more debt. This is a bad idea. Mental resilience. We could then go for healthy. And go whole of body if we so desire. We might get there in this lifetime. Who knows? Really would have hoped this war would have been a lot swifter. Especially considering we've completely decimated Willowwood's army. Yeah, they have 600 troops. We have 6,000. We've taken Spiderwood. We're marching in from the south. This is going up though, as the war score proves. So I just enforce my demands now. Will you accept? No. Hopefully this will do something. There comes another army from the north. Not the paramountcy of the north, just the compass direction. Are they going to try and relieve Spiderwood? Or Samfur, maybe? I think they are. Yes, they're trying to relieve Samfur. We'll show them why that's a bad idea in a second. In the siege very shortly. There we go. Coveted literature. My lord, my Septon Bennett approaches me with urgency. A local merchant has a copy of the compendious book on calculation by completion and balancing, but refuses to sell it to me. If you would make him see the error of his ways, I'd be in your debt. Yeah, this sounds like a you problem, I'm afraid. Wow, we're gonna have to attack them again. Also, can I ransom some people for some... None of the people that I'm ransoming are actually, like, contributing to the war score. That I've got imprisoned. Are contributing 30 gold. That'll put a dent nicely into there for me. Excellent. Let's wipe them out. Being led by... Oh, Stannis Baratheon is the leader of the army this time. Excellent stuff. We defeated Stannis Baratheon. Did we manage to wound him? Oh, we killed Lord Marrell of Whitewood. We killed Master Lucan. Stannis managed to get away scot-free. Damn. I'm actually going to do something a little bit crazy here. I'm going to disband the army. War score is ticking up. That's good enough for me. That is also good enough. Okay. So the reason I've disbanded my army, they're costing me more money than I have. Thankfully we're out of debt now, but the war score is ticking up on its own. My spy master has come to me with grave news. While we do not yet know who, someone is plotting to kill my Septon Bennett. That is not a good thing. Faction targeting me is disbanded. And Perra is converted to the Warring Star. Excellent. I'm gonna get my... Septum to just do this as well. Can we get a better steward? No. We're gonna have to save up some money because I want to pay off the Iron Bank if possible. Oh, we've already paid off the Iron Bank, haven't we? My bad. Never mind. But I still want to save up some money because our army is very, very costly. 97%. We're so close. So close. 98%. %. Come on. So close. There we go, 100%. Enforced demands. We've done it. Trident's mouth is whole again. after about 30 years. Yeah, 30 years. 284, sorry, we lost it. 314, we've taken it back. Being ruled by Lord Mortimer of Spiderwood, House Cave. Fine by me. Let's try and get him to like us. I'd also just like to confirm that Willem Darry is going to inherit everything. High Lordship of Trident's Mouth, High Lordship of Cape of Eagles, Lordship of Darry, and 3 more titles. Oh, okay, yeah, we're primogeniture. That's fine. Okay, so... Oh, Nosewise, what are you doing, my boy? As me and my councillors are gathering for a meeting, my dog Nosewise approaches me with begging eyes and a drooping tail. He does not like to be left alone. There is an important meeting. He will join me. Yeah, of course he will join me. I'm sorry, Lord Damon, says the Duchess, Lady Para. I have to disagree with what you just... Nosewise gives a guttural growl, and Lady Para jerks back. Is that my wife? Yes. Looking from the dog to me and back. On second thought, I think it is a great idea. Such a good boy. He always knows how to put the vassals in place. Faction has been created against me again, this time Lord Mortimer. Another Liberty faction. Well, sucks to be you. Because I'm just growing in strength. It's good to be whole again. I think we'll definitely still make our play for Honeymaid, and I think we can still take Worthport as well. I think taking these two, because then it gives us more influence over the Bay of Crabs. That's not actually a mechanic in the game, but from a roleplay perspective. So... let's see, what's the timer? Well, I remember to set my timer this time. They've disbanded their faction. Okay, we're about just over halfway through. Oh, good. Court physician has gained the trait physician. That's quite handy. So we're going to save up some money. I think maybe 200 gold would be pretty good. Actually, let's look at our military spend. How much would our military cost altogether? Oh, it would cost us a lot, actually. Let's see. A bard has arrived. Excellent. Apologies, I went really quiet there. Sorry about that. So, yeah, I think we're going to save up some money. We're going to hit Honey Maiden. Worthport would be nice. We'd have to give both of these away to a vassal, but that's perfectly fine. Lord Mortimer is swayed. Excellent. I think that's probably enough. Oh, his wife died. Never mind. He's apparently a murderer. Killed Edmund. Who is Edmund? Executed. See, yeah, we can stop trying to sway you now. You like me perfectly enough. Harry Darry can marry? That's a sentence, isn't it? Harry Darry can marry. Right. Okay, Harry Darry, you are definitely you're in the line of succession. Like your father, Willem Rivers, he's gonna take over from Damon, and then once he's passed, then it will be Harry Darry. So let's see what we can do. You're a trained fighter, that's really good. You're a squire. I could knight him. Let's see. Let's try and find some traits that are inheritable. And then let's have a look. So you're 16. What we got here? We got quick. Hail. Good. Robust. That's the next one up from hail, isn't it? Got here. Best rivers. Gotta say, I'm quite liking the... Ooh. Pretty and quick. Fortunately, quite old for our boy. Helena. Of House Linderley. Never doubtful, always forgiving. Living members 1. She's the only living member. Right, let's say yes. Marrying off our grandson? Well, not marrying off. They're going to be in our family. What can we do? Pay homage to our liege? No, we're too arrogant for that. Etc. Betrothal. Excellent. Yeah, getting that in the family would be great. More positive traits. More. So let's speed up the game a little bit. We're just literally saving up money right now, so. Attentive care, nice. Striving amidst strife. The latest work of my acquaintance, Lord Ronald. This is Lord Ronald the Bad of Atranta, House Vance. This is down here, right in the south. Has become all the rage at court of late. Let's have a look. Let's read this. When red-plumed war comes to his lands, cannot have expected this firebrand. His subjects prove grateful, for if they are not, they'll learn how it is an empire. Ah. Only a 1% chance, to have it lauded. This is very heartfelt, thank you. I don't quite understand the that event, to be honest with you. Kind of just a, do you want a percentage chance of doing this, or do you want to just guarantee you do it? It's strange. We can hold a grand tourney if we so desire. Learning perk available again. That's going to be healthy. We could live to a very old age. Willem Darry. Converted to the Faith of the Seven. Oh no! We lost the Warring Stars trait. No! Would everyone convert with us? There's a couple that wouldn't. And they're, of course, they're probably all over in the northwestern Eagle area. It has become a habit to walk nosewise daily, and I am not sure which of us enjoys the fresh air and sun the most. Good, we're walking our dog for 10 years. Unless he dies beforehand. Sorry, I know. But look, it's gonna happen, chat. Chat? I'm not streaming. Oh dear, I'm all over the place today. I've not long been home from work, you see, so I'm a little bit all over the place. But it's fine. Chat. You're not chat. You're YouTube. There is a difference. What's this? Why is there low control? Hereby invite you to a feast at Howick Keep. Salt pans rise. Oh, that's over here. It'll be my pleasure. Yeah, let's go to a feast. That'd be a nice way to end the episode. Every guest is gathered in the Great Hall, and our gracious host, Lord Hollis, has welcomed us all to the feast. I look forward to this. Conversation partner. As one plate of food is replaced by the next, my vassal Lord Robert goes on and on about the troop compositions. And that was how we salvaged that mess. You sure I'm not boring you, my lord? We could have an interesting conversation. Although I wouldn't mind potentially having friendships with more vassals. What started as an ordinary feast became an exceptional one thanks to the presence of Lord Hollis. We spoke all evening about all manner of subjects, and as things would have it, we seemed to have a lot in common. I had such a good time with him. A good evening. Good. This is good. We're building friendships with our vassals. A good time. It looks like Lord Creighton of the Port of Arran has died. Rest in peace, him. He's been our ally for a while. Yeah, we married our, at the time, daughter to him, I believe. Yeah, my. So it's this one here, isn't it? No, this. No idea. We married someone to him. Feast returning home. What a feast. I remember the days spent in Lord Hollis's halls for a long time to come. Now it's time to wash off the traces of merriment and wine and once more resume my duties as Lord of the Realm. Farewell, my Castellan. Good. Getting personal. Our latest correspondence, my Castellan, has made mention in passing about the administration of the realm, as if the subject would interest me. These letters are supposed to be strictly diplomatic in their nature, but of course they sometimes dip into more personal topics. Yeah, tell me more. I thought the feast would go on longer than it did. At least it didn't happen, like, at least the event didn't happen same way, the last one that we went to did, with murder and intrigue and all sorts. In my latest response to my Castellan, Lord Hollis confesses that he actually knows nothing of the topic of administration of the realm, and merely pretended for the sake of our conversation. What a liar, but I won't tell, don't worry. He's just trying to be my friend. That is a-okay. Okay, we've got about 200 and so gold. I think this would be a good time to get our flame fabrication going again. I realize I passed up the opportunity to have a claim on the whole of Maidenpool. I understand that. However, counterpoint, we're in debt. And whilst, yes, we could have paid off the debt and had a claim to the whole of thing down there, it's not something I feel like would have been the best choice in character. So, the Faith of the Seven play in Castle Darry. It has been brought to my attention that Aria, a renowned Faith of the Seven playwright, intends to hold a performance of her work titled The Long Night's Inferno. The price of admission is steep, but this is likely a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to witness a Caria play with my own eyes. What is this? The Devil's Inferno. As I watch the play unfold before me, it quickly becomes clear why Caria is so well known as a literary genius. The prose, the performance, all of it makes me feel as though I am witnessing the events of the seven-pointed star unfold in front of me. If I was there to behold the seven who are one's work myself. Once the play is drawn to a close, I find myself alone. Caria. I could write better than this. We are arrogant, and we'd lose stress for being arrogant. It's a learning challenge versus her. She's got 9, I've got 31. I feel like we could probably win this. Are we going to become a playwright? It's been quite some time since I originally vowed to outdo the inferior work of Kyara, and as the ink of my scribes grows dry, I admire my own work. 2,000 Trident's Mouth Nights is a work deserving of being called a masterpiece by our own humble reckoning. The only question that reminds us who should play the lead role. Myself in disguise? It is father's time to shine. So a diplomacy. I have the best diplomacy, so it will be me. And I'm also arrogant. I have better things. Sorry. Dramatic debut. Take a breath and prepare to perform my play. Assure that it will be impeccable with me here to deliver its pious message. Take a deep breath and recite my lines flawlessly. The audience surrounding me falling captive to my words. I enlighten them with my masterful interpretation of the tales from the 7-pointed star. As the crowd erupts into applause, I am assured that I outdid myself and showed Kyara how a real worshipper of the 7. It's a play. But a great night for worshippers of the 7 everywhere. Excellent, that's whole of body done. Sweet. And on that note, I think now is a great time to end the episode. Thank you all so much for watching another episode of the House Darry series. Hope you guys are still enjoying it. Thank you for all the comments and all the likes and just all the love that you're showing the channel and the series. Thank you for the continued growth as well. It's really appreciated. But yes, popping up on screen now, I think. I'm starting to do this now. You should find a few things. There's a thing to subscribe if you aren't already. Please do consider it, because then you'll get notified of when I do these things. Also, you will find 2 links. There will be one to the playlist for the series if you want to watch from the beginning. There will also be sorry, I knocked something over. A link to episode 0 of a new series that I'm going to start, which will be going on every Sunday. So please do consider watching that. It will run over a few things that are quite pivotal to that series with what I'll be doing. So thank you all so very much. As always, I have been Squid. You have been you. This has been a Game of Thrones CK3 as House Darry and Lord Damon, of course. We've done a little bit today. A bit more reading and roleplay and talking than much else, but yes. See you all next time. Bye-bye for now.